I am Marcus. I'm the executive producer on Hitman 2.
Marcus, what are you showing here at E3 with Hitman 2?
We have announced. We are very, very excited. We have announced on Thursday. We've announced Hitman 2 to the public. Super exciting days for us. And now we are very happy to show our Miami location from Hitman 2 here at E3 as well.
So talk about what your team has learned from past Hitman games that you've applied and improved upon in this sequel. Because it's a true full-fledged sequel this time.
It is a fully fledged sequel where also the main game, we will release the main game day and date digitally and on disc on November 13, where you get the main game all at once. We added some substantial new features to the game compared to our previous game. First and foremost, I want to mention the crowd. We never had such a high fidelity crowd in regards to the fidelity level, as well as in regards to the sheer size. In the Miami level we are showing here at E3, we are looking at almost 2,000 NPCs in that location. Feature-wise, though, you can hide in the crowd, so you can blend into the crowd. You can also hide in vegetation, so that's some substantial new feature additions. We've also added picture-in-picture, which is a super exciting feature to add as well. It provides context to your actions. You plan a trap, and you get the payoff you deserve. And a body is found, for instance, you get that information as a picture-in-picture right away, so you can act accordingly and maybe adjust your plans accordingly. Last but not least, though, we have also introduced or reintroduced the briefcase is back. An old-time fan favorite that a lot of people have been asking for to get back into Hitman, and now with Hitman 2 we are getting the briefcase back.
So what do you think it is about the Hitman franchise that's had it withstand the test of time all these years?
I think it's the sandbox levels that are constantly evolving over time. We are giving the players new ways to interact with our sandboxes, new tools to interact with the world, new disguises, new storylines. There is a constant evolution in how we approach our sandbox levels. They're getting bigger. They are getting a higher fidelity level. And we have certainly come to a point where, with the Miami level that we are showing here at E3, for instance, you can see we have perfected the assassination sandbox, and we are not going to stop here.
So just to clarify, it's 2,000 NPCs in the level, not in one single shot, right? Or is it one single shot?
Well, it's in the level.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, just to clarify, you can't have 2,000 NPCs in this single location. They're spread out, but that's still an impressive amount of NPCs.
All active at the same time in that location.
Talk about the picture-in-picture. Like, how does that work? I mean, it sounds like something simple you put in a video game, but I'm sure it's much more complicated than just adding picture-in-picture.
Oh, it's a fully automated system that triggers when certain events are taking place. It's a form of providing intel and a form of providing information to the player, as I said before, where it's very much about context and results of your actions, and giving the player the information that he needs in order to readjust the plans on how to get to the target and how to assassinate that target.
Just having, I want to say, semi-next generational hardware like the Xbox One X or the PS4 Pro open up for your team visually.
We are still optimizing at that point, so there is not anything that I can get into detail yet at this point when it comes to Hitman 2.
When does Hitman 2 come out, and what platforms will it be on?
Hitman 2 is coming out on November 13 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.